Is this bait something like this that happens, you know, just this time of year or what? Because I know right around where I'm at, we got the same thing going on.
Yeah, it comes in here in the
Perfect. Didn't even have to do nothing.
this time to the fall and stays all through the winter. It's what brings our big bull redfish in, is these blood minnows.
I'll tell you what's real fun to do, Jeff, is to get you a glass minnow net, and I got one from Calusa that we'll go out and we'll net 25 pounds of these things a lot of times, and you just get out and just start chumming with them, and you never know what is going to come up. This guy.
He's working you.
He's working it. I'm gonna have to bring that fly rod out in a minute because these would be fun on fly. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna show this guy to you here. Maybe, if I can get him. Oh, look at that leader frayed up. I'm gonna show you something with this leader too, especially if you get into a bunch of ladyfish. If you see that leader there, it's all frayed up. Ladyfish have a real rough mouth, like sandpaper all up in here, and if they swallow it beyond the lure and get that leader in there, it rubs on that fluorocarbon, and it'll actually break a fluorocarbon leader. But it's really rough. It's like sandpaper right in there. But there's you another world-class Pensacola ladyfish. See you, buddy. That was kind of fun. You know what I want to do now?
What's that?
I want to use those flies we got this morning and pop one on a fly.
That's right.
Thank you, sir. We're gonna pop one on a fly rod.
There's one or two of them.
There's a couple. Probably even got to strip out all the way. Oh, one strip and he was on. That's a good one too. This is that line going through. That's a good sized ladyfish.
Give him the show.
He was a rambunctious little booger.
He's trying to sling you.
So you can improve your fly rodding or improve any type of your fishing when you come and got a lot of fish like this that you can practice on.
Hey, it's definitely better than reporting to work in the morning, isn't it?
Oh, that's true. Anything's better than reporting to work. One on the buggy whip. And the buggy whip,
that's a nice one.
Being the fly rod, these things are all.
Here comes the porpoises again.
I don't even know what family these ladyfish are in. I think they're in the tarpon family. I've seen them in the books, you know, and they're always listed right with the tarpon. Let this guy go. So when you see them kind of grouped together in a book like that, that kind of means a lot of the times they're all in the same type of family, like a permit, a pompano, a palmetto, a jack crevalle, all have that forked tail, and they sure do fight. Just like those ladyfish have a tail like a bonefish. I guess that's where they get their speed from. But a lot of fish up in here in Pensacola. We're fixing to show you a few more. Y'all stay tuned to Addictive Fishing. We'll be right back with Capt Jeff Moore. Where did the sharks go?
I feel it, man. This is better. There's some deep pockets along the shore here, right up against the shore, where these waves are even breaking into, stirring things up, and them sharks will get up in them pockets. There's pompano in there, and that's one of the good reasons they're in here eating pompano as well as ladyfish.
The good old peanuts, huh?
Yeah. There's one coming right here on our backside. He's moving fast.
Oh, I love how you can watch him eat it.
He's looking. He's gonna eat.
He got it. Yeah, he's on there.
Jack him?
Yeah, I jacked him that time. Never in my life have I had them so hard to get to the boat. I think it's because I got this Kingfish wire on here. Come on, baby. See how the big right McGill takes care of them. See that shark out there?
Yeah, he was flipping all over the place.
Nice spinner.
That 3 or 4 foot of air.
I like that. I wonder if this is a spinner. We'll find out as soon as he gets in that deeper water.
You can tell if he's coming to the top. Oh, well, that sounded.
That's how they break that wire. They give it that jolt. Well, I think we're going to be able to finally show one of these sharks to you.
Look at that down there.
I know. I see them. They're jumping and spinning all over the place. What we've been doing is just going up and down the beach, and I have this Kingfish wire. I had it in my bag for the Kingfish, and it's just a little bit too small for these sharks, but I think we finally got a cooperative one on here. Be able to show you what a spinner shark looks like. That's indeed what these are. Come on, baby.
He's giving you a hard time.
Yeah, I gotta go around.
There you go, good job. He's right there.
Right there, that looks like a little black tip.
He's going back towards the motor. He might release himself.
Let me get around the front.
Come on to the front. Good job, good job, good job.
Let me get out here a little deeper. Is that the coolest thing, how you can see them in the waves or what? I hope y'all were able to see those out there on TV. That was neat. You just get right up on the beach and you're looking down.
He's gonna run you to the back again.
And you're looking down on these fish and they're just sitting right there. So all you gotta do is just toss your bait out in front of them. And you can have a lot of fun catching your bait too, because they love eating these ladyfish, and that's what we're chunking up with these ladyfish. One more time to the back. Oh, Jeff, we've been seeing a lot of sharks. What type of sharks do you have here mostly?
As you've seen, we're definitely seeing spinner sharks. They're jumping and skying on us. I believe you got a little black tip here, and we got some little sand sharks and some bulls mixed in here. Yeah, this is definitely looks like a little black tip.
You never know when they're quite ready to come in.
They don't like looking at the boat, that's for sure.
That's because it says laser sharp on the side of it, and that's what he's got in his head. Let's see if we can get away from the shore a little bit, because I'd hate to have one of those waves crash over the boat here.
Yeah, we'll be fighting in knee-deep water then.
We don't need that. There's a pretty shark. Watch this, as soon as I grab his tail, he's gonna go nuts.
You
grab these much?
Yeah, I can.
Do you grab sharks much?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, grab this line. That'll grab the rod, I'll grab the shark. Come here, Steve.
He's still a little greeny.
Ah. As long as I don't get my hand bit here. All yours. Not ready to come in yet. Well, maybe he is.
Oh, don't tail, don't tail, don't tail.
Come here, Mr. Sharky.
Sling him up in there, Blair.
Ah.
There he
Not
is.
a bad little shark. That is a spinner. That's not a black tip.
Give it to me. There you go. That was a lot of work.
Finally.
Yep, there's the...
That's a hook from yesterday, it
Sure
looks
is.
like. That thing hadn't been in there that long. I need a pair of pliers.
I got some.
Here we go. Yes, sir. I don't know whose hook that is, but it ain't a laser shark. Roll it out. Be nice to him. There you go.
He's really ate that.
And that one down there is kind of deep.
Stick it, you can do it. Get your hand down in there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll just put my hands down there and lip him. How's that? There it goes. All right, baby. I'm gonna put you back in the water. Easy, easy, easy.
He's sure ready to go. Beautiful little black tip.
You know, a bull shark. Actually, I think that's a spinner, isn't it? He don't have any black tips.
Just a little bit on the end, but you're right. It's not. I don't think it's covered enough.
No, he ain't covered enough.
Big old porpoise there.
Oh, the porpoise wants to come in?
He wants to see him off.
There he goes. Whew. And off he goes.
There you go, man.
Those aren't as slimy, but they are fun to catch. We get right up here on this shoal up here, and we're looking down on these fish, and you just take it. We caught a bunch of ladyfish earlier. Y'all saw that, and we chunk them up in these little steaks, pitch them out in front of them, and bam!
That's exactly what they are. It's little steaks for them guys. It gets them all excited. There's plenty of meat around here.
So what other kind of meat we got around here?
We got some nice kingfish out by the #1 buoy. If you're interested in that.
I'm always interested in catching fish. Always. I'd love to do some more of this, but he said the kingfishing off here is just awesome.
We've been looking and hooking, and we finally connected with the shark, so we can.
Let's run out and get us a king.
That's right.
Rock and roll. Hey, y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back with some more addictive fishing. What we're doing now in a smaller boat like this is we're just drifting along, letting the wind push us along right along the edge of the channel here, and it's full of kingfish in here. So we're gonna try to catch a couple of kings.
And the bait's pulling good. Light tip. Those are nice. Very nice rods.
And what we did with these rods here, Wright McGill came like 2 years ago, and we've been developing these things. It's all high modulus graphite from the tip to the butt, and where we get that backbone reinforcement is all carbon Kevlar, and it's reinforced to the butt right up to about there, and that's where you can really put that pressure on a fish when you need to. And been searching for 2 years for a rod and had to make my own oh, now there's a hit.
Yeah. Is he there?
He's on.
Yeah, let me get this one out of the way.
I think he about smoked it.
He definitely went.
It feels like a good fish. Feels like a real good one. There he is right there. Not all that big, but it is the targeted species. That's what we've done every time we've stopped today. Stopped and said, hey, we're gonna catch a ladyfish, caught a ladyfish. Stopped and said, hey, we're gonna catch a kingfish, caught a kingfish. There he is. I'm gonna show this guy to you here real quick. Put him here. Show everybody their teeth out here.
There he is.
There he is. Yes, sir, tail. Ooh, got him?
Yep.
He sure don't like those laser sharps in his mouth, does he? How'd you like to lift this guy?
They'll flat sure bite your feet, Mr. Barefoot.
I don't need that. Don't need that. We might have to keep this guy. He's bleeding like a stuck pig. Snatch that hook out of there. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep this one. He was hooked right around that gill.
Yeah,
he popped his gill off. Let's show you these teeth on these guys. They are flat. Got some razor sharp teeth. These teeth here on a kingfish are razor sharp, and you can flat get your finger taken off if you're trying to get a hook out of there. This guy here wouldn't make it. We're gonna go ahead and put this guy in the ice box. But that, my friend, is a kingfish. A little guy. What do you call them, snakes?
Snake.
Yes, they look like a snake when they're swimming in the water, but they're a pretty fish and they're tasty too. Let's throw this guy in the box and see if we can get a smoker on. Oh. There he goes, that's a nice one.
Come here and get this thing.
Get him,
Oh,
go.
Shoot. All right, I got him.
I think that's a real one. You might have to chase him. Up front. You got him? You got control?
Yep.
For now?
Right now, yep, hold on, he's on. Don't let him go towards that buoy for me.
Try to cut him off if you need to. That's why I wasn't getting hit. I got a dead bait. A dead bait!
Yeah, baby. He is. He's right ahead of me. There he goes. He's headed for the buoy.
Not quite a smoker.
Now he's going to see. Well, he's going over there too, isn't he?
I'm almost tired of catching fish today. I don't know, that might be a pretty good sized kingfish. He's gonna get wrapped up around that other boat over there though.
I can't stop him.
Hang on, hop up front, I'll go around that boat. Hop up front.
He's going right that way too. All right, walk me up there. Blair, so I don't put too much on.
Good job. I think you got him now. Think?
He's really staying down. It's almost acting like a shark.
Oh well, we'll let you catch a shark. Would you believe we had to chase snook around the other day? Hope y'all saw that. We were down in Stewart. We were catching them around the Roosevelt Bridge using my favorite, the brown dog little tear eyes. I don't know if you ever seen us using those, but just bouncing them on the bottom. And we would hook up with snook that were 40 inches long.
I know.
And you thought you were on a cinder block first. When you hooked up, you'd hook him and then you'd feel his head go poof. Because he would sit there and he'd grab it and then he'd take his head and go.
That's
big fish.
The Roosevelt Redemption show?
That was the one.
Yeah, I watched you guys use the terror eyes on the, I think is it bridge number 7 down there?
Actually, that was mile marker 73. I know you're talking about Battle of the Bridge.
Yep, where you switch boats.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun show. We got more comments about that show than any other show I think we've ever done.
You could see the, of course you guys were on the boat, but you could see the boat backing up into the anchor rope.
Yeah, everybody else saw it, you know what? Everybody out there in TV land says, oh yeah, I know that show you're talking about. It's where you ran over the anchor rope.
Yeah, you can't get away with nothing, can you?
And if you folks remember, I was on the front of the boat and it was Mark Nichols that ran over the anchor line.
And you still didn't figure out what was...
oh, I didn't know what it was, and all of a sudden George is on the back. Y'all ran over the anchor line!
He is right under the boat, and I'm sitting there.
Could be a cobia.
I don't want that thing going by that engine back there.
Oh, you're fine. He's way back there.
Oh, here it comes. This is a nice king, guys.
Ooh, it's a nice kingfish.
It almost looks like he's foul hooked. I mean, this is, we at least need to look at this joker.
Okay. There it is. There's a little color. Oh, you got him tail wrapped.
Yeah, I do.
The tail hooked. See if I can grab it.
Get that bad boy. Come on, put him on here. Yeah, baby.
That's a good
That's
long
right.
one. Oh, look.
Well, we
tail
just
hook
were
right there.
barely, that was meant to be right there, wasn't it?
We can let him go. But there you go. There's a nice kingfish. Look at those teeth.
That's a nice one. Nice little #2 buoy kingfish.
#2 buoy kingfish. You don't want to keep these out of the water too long. And they're king. We call them kingfish, but they're actually in the mackerel family, and they're a pretty fish. And to get them going, once again, these fast swimming ocean pelagic fish is just drop them right down as fast as you can. Let that water rush over their gills. So say adios, and here he goes.
Well, Blair, I think we've wore these fish down.
I think I know what that means. Mother Nature breathing on our necks down here. I don't want to leave, man. I just love catching fish. And if y'all want to do what you saw me do today on the show, make sure you book a trip with Captain Jeff here. You can go right to the website and do it at addictivefishing.com. Go to the charter section and do it. I say that on the show a lot, but what you can also do on the website, we have a forum section up there that has fishing reports on it. I know you've been there. There's tips and techniques, all sorts of stuff. There's like 5,000 people that are on this forum, and they're all talking about fishing. So no matter what time of the year, what time of the day, you can go on the forum and see what's biting, talk with other fishermen from around the country, heck, from around the world. We have them from all over. But if you want to come to Pensacola and catch a lot of fish, make sure you book Captain Jeff of More Better Charters. We had a lot of fun today catching just a plethora of fish right here in Pensacola. Don't forget about the website, addictivefishing.com. We'll see you next week. World-class Pensacola ladyfish.
Oh! There he went.
That is a spinner. That's not a black tip. There's a nice kingfish. Look at those teeth.
That's a nice one.
Make sure you grab your kids and come to Pensacola.